Go. Oh my goodness. Okay, hey, everybody. I think we should be live now. Hey guys, what's up? Oh, hello, hello, hello. My mic's being
Having fun.
having my mic is having fun. My wife never has fun, but my mic is having fun. So, yeah, right there, Jess.
Yeah, I might have to pop
Yeah.
out and pop back in to update my settings.
All right, go hurry up. I'll do it before the show starts. You gonna pop up?
Hold on.
Sorry, guys. We gotta hold on a sec.
Go ahead and start it.
I can because you're also in the beginning now. So.
Okay, there we go. Hold on. It's allowing me to share. Okay.
Okay. Are you ready now?
Yeah, I'm not sharing that. Here's what's going on, guys, in the chat room. I was gonna share a picture privately, but not anymore. So sorry.
Now you have to share.
You want me to share?
Now you have to.
All right, here.
You
That's
have to.
fine.
You have no choice now.
All right, here you
You
go.
called up the show. Now these people have earned it.
I found a picture of me. Oh no! It's making me do the system preferences again.
Why?
I don't
It is in.
know. It's telling me that it doesn't have permission.
Good job, you broke the computer.
No.
Break a browser. All right. I'm going live then. Here we go. In 3. Oh, wait. I got to turn my. Helps if I turn my iPad on. That always helps. Okay. Here we go. In 3, 2. Oh, everyone wants you to share it, by the way. Everyone's going to share it. So, all right. Oh, there goes Jesse. In 3, 2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30, which means that it is once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks. I'm joined by my first co-host in the next room, Shorty Nits.
Hello.
And please welcome to my virtual left, my other co-host, Jazz427.
Howdy, y'all. It's that time again. So sit back, relax, and grab your coffee.
That's right, Chad. Tonight's episode 712, recorded live on April 6th, 2022, is the April Casher Coffee. Phone lines are open. Give us a call, 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAGIN for your international callers. You can call us free if you get the web at callinstudio.com/show/GCPC. But first, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
I got windows all messed up here. First, Chad. We need to, if Jesse's not, Jesse, can you show the picture or no? Everybody live on the show has been waiting patiently to share the picture before I move on to Patreon. Is it working? Oh,
There you go.
I see nothing.
Okay. Well, you don't?
Oh, there it is. Yes.
That's not really 3 years ago. So this
Yeah.
picture came up in my
No,
time
that's not
hop.
3 years ago.
This is me in high school. I
Uh-huh.
think I was probably a
You got Madonna hair going.
I was trying to remember
Well-
what style that was. I wasn't thinking Madonna. I was thinking there's another.
But no, what
There's
high school was the
another one.
90s for you, right, Jess? That
yeah.
was-
So this was actually like during
Grungy?
like homecoming week or whatever, and this was 80s day.
So anybody who's listening to this at work, I apologize. What we're looking at is a picture of Jessie from high school taking a selfie, a 1990 selfie, which is AKA a camera into a mirror. So she's holding up a camera. She's got the hair of, oh God, who's the hair? Madonna hair. I mean, how do I else describe that
Yeah.
hair?
Yeah.
It's
One side
Madonna
pinned
hair
back, the
from the
other side nice
80s.
and big and teased.
Is that a bandana in your hair you got
It's
going there too?
No, it's probably a banana clip.
Oh, freaking banana.
And
clip.
then it's a stonewashed jean jacket
Of course it is.
covered with buttons.
What is that button that says right there on the left? What does it say? It's
I think it
reversed.
says take it all. I don't know what that means. I have no idea.
That was your
Hey
motto
now.
back in high school, wasn't it, Jesse?
Yeah.
Um,
Here's another one.
oh, look at
So you
That
get
looks
the whole
n-
thing here. So you can see the
Hang on. Are
stonewashed
those
jean jacket.
braces?
Oh yeah.
So remember how
I definitely had braces.
remember years ago I said Jesse got better with age? She's one of the few women who actually got better with age.
I'm on the left, by the way.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
All right, there you
It
go.
doesn't even look like you. It really doesn't even
No?
look like you.
Well, that was me. I got Bruce Springsteen on my T-shirt here.
Oh yeah, it's a little
I'm not
button.
sure what all the
Yeah,
buttons
the,
are.
uh,
I don't know. It's hard
That's
to
the Born
tell.
in the USA album right there.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All
there
right,
go.
thank you, Jess. That was worth the wait. There you go, guys.
right.
Everybody who's listening, I apologize if you go to 5:47 or maybe 5 minutes into the show on YouTube, you can see Jessie in her high school years, and it is a sight, believe me. So with that being said, Chad, Patreon, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, Patreon. Why do you want to become a patron? Easy. You get extra video, extra audio only available to Patreon members. You get the end of the year giveaways, Chad. You get buttons and stickers and path tags. You get patron only shows, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
You get all that good stuff.
Yes, you do.
You know what I want to start doing? I think I'm going to do. So you know how the Palace of Destiny, it isn't free. Oh, it is free, excuse me. But they have non-free ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to do the non-free ones. And for patrons only, Saturday night. Patron only.
Fun.
You know, I'll pay. Well, the show will pay for it, and then we'll stream it live, and we could do it for the patrons. Because I'm not going to stream it live for the world to see, because patrons pay. So I feel the patrons are paying, so that's a fair deal. You know, I guess in my mind anyway, right? If I'm paying for it, I don't want to show the whole world, but if I'm showing,
they're participating. You're right. They're participating in a private showing.
Yeah,
so.
in a private showing that's been paid for, right? So
Right.
I think that's okay. So that's coming soon, patrons. So while we're waiting for the Palace of Destiny, the penultimate of the Palace of Destiny, we can actually do some other ones, some paid ones, which means they'll be good because they're not freebies. So, oh, patrons, I got so much videos for you guys. I'm so sorry. I've been so swamped at work. I haven't had time to edit videos, but I got a bunch of videos for you that will be coming very, very soon. So you want to be a patron, and you know what, makes you feel good, and you help out the show, and we really appreciate it, and it pays our bills. So you want to help us out, you can. You can go to patreon.com. That's P-A-D. Wait, before I do that, first you can go to PayPal, PayPal.me/the Geocaching Podcast, and you make a one-time donation. It's just a one-time donation. It goes straight to the bills. Or you can become a patron. You get all that. There's already like 50 videos on there, and all this audio and all this good stuff. You go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachely. Cachely is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline caches, or offline features, including filter searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachely has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachely.com. That's CACHLY.com.
And tonight we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook made with genuine write in the rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather quote cache than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Bee Gone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are always made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL, if you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, then you've come to the right place. Please give us the opportunity to show you how we can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And by pattags.com for all your swag and pattag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pattags. With over 43,000 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pattag obsession. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com.
And by Geocaching Adventures LLC. Geocaching Adventures is a full-service travel agency specializing in creating the ultimate worldwide geocaching adventure for cachers and non-cachers alike. What could be better than having your own geocaching bucket list vacation, all planned and led by a traveling expert? Learn more by visiting us at geocachingadventuresllc.com. That's geocachingadventuresllc.com.
And finally, by GeoGo. Go caching with GeoGo, the geocaching app for Android that includes a Where I Go player, trackable scanner, companion watch app, and county finds database. If you are an advanced geocacher, GeoGo helps with powerful features like nearby cache notifications, optimized routes, offline mode, bulk TB logging, and much more. Learn more by visiting us at geogo.com. That's GEOOH-GO.com.
And as always, Chad, you can find links to all our sponsors on our website or
in our show notes.
In our show notes. The dogs are going crazy. Their dogs are in a mood tonight, let me tell you. In a mood. Chad, already the phone lines are hopping already. We've got Texas on the line. TTO2, hello, sir. Or O2. TT something too.
Hello.
TTO2.
TTO2. What's up?
Yes.
Hey, Vince.
I wanted to call in and say what a finding machine Jack is.
Right?
He was out there ripping it up.
Was he now?
This last weekend.
That's what he does. He's a finding machine.
We found a few for sure.
He's a machine.
He was amazing. I just wanted to call in and say thank you for being there and supporting us. And you can hold a whiteboard like no one's business.
The question
Thank you.
The question is, what were they? Were they all there? Were they all still there? Were any missing?
There might have been a couple missing.
A handful.
Really? How are they
going
missing?
We just replaced them.
How are they missing?
Oh, so some of them, like the bottoms of some of the bisons, were missing. The log sheet literally still stuck in the top, but the bottom somehow
really
come off.
Thrown on the ground somewhere nearby.
Yeah, we found several of them on the ground and managed to put them back together. Others we had to put a new bison bottom on.
Yeah, everybody, if you remember, everybody, Chad last weekend actually went to Texas, his old stomping grounds, and did TTO2's Snake Power Trail. He was on the show, I think last month or the month before, talking about his power trail.
Yeah,
and Chad went and did it. Chad went with him last week. They actually went out. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry, I'm not putting words in your mouth here. TTO2. They went out and he had to stop by every single one, take a picture of it for the Guinness Book of World Records. Am I correct?
A video. So
we
did a video of it. So basically, an identifier. So all the caches were numbered from. There wasn't a one, was there? We never got a one back in there.
No. One is actually the challenge cache, and so there's 1,351 in numbers.
Right.
1,350 in at some point videos that we'll have of each cache in each location.
So we went. 2 through 1350. And so we would have the number on there, and I started out with the GPS, but the GPS was just too small on the showing the coordinates, and so I switched to the GPS status app on my phone, and you literally hold the phone and on top of the whiteboard with the number. And Greg was our recorder, so he was doing the videos, taking the videos. Who's traveling geek, by the way. He was taking the recordings for our team. And we were going out there spotting them, but we had 4 people in the car, great people. Mikey and Spunky Monkey in there with us. So
Oh, wait, Chad,
Hey, now.
Chad, you're forgetting what vehicle were you in? You were
Oh.
riding in the lap of luxury.
Oh, okay. Let me pull up a photo of the vehicle that I was riding in. It's in here. I know I got plenty of them in here.
Do you have the video? Do you have the picture?
Yeah, I don't. I got pictures, so I will put a picture up here real quick, and then Scott's got to identify it.
I have to identify it.
Yes.
Okay. So what we're looking at, listeners at work, I apologize. I'm looking at the back of a car, a plate. I can't really read the plate. It's too small. Am I supposed to? Is it the plate I'm trying to figure out?
No,
No,
the
it's a-
what type of vehicle is
What
that?
kind of vehicle is that?
I see
can't-
what it is.
I can't tell. It's too small. I can't tell.
It's a Porsche, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Porsche Cayenne.
Cayenne.
Oh, is it
Cayenne.
really?
100 miles on dirt in the Cayenne.
Wow.
Nice.
Yes.
How'd it handle?
Oh, it handled wonderful, and even the sandy the spots where it's easy to get bogged down in it. This thing took it like a champ.
Is that an all-wheel drive?
It's all-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Nice.
as always. Yep,
And that image doesn't do it justice on how much of a incline that was
That's
on.
pretty.
I think that kind of shows it where basically so that people can get by, popped it up on the shoulder there. So, oh yeah,
what a blast.
Well, I'm glad you had
That was
fun.
fun.
That's nice that you
Good
had
group.
a bunch of another group out there to go do it with you again. That's kind of nice. That's
It
awesome.
was fun.
Well,
It
we're
was
gonna
fun.
hear. I'm
So
sure
I just
Chad's
want to
gonna.
call in and say hi and thanks to Chad and everybody else, and for everybody else that showed up out there that might be listening. And
Oh.
it was such a fun weekend, and we appreciate you helping us out with our.
well, thank you for putting it out, and thank you for putting it out, organizing all this, and we had a blast. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a great crew. It was a great crew from all over the United States, from Florida, Georgia, California, and everywhere. It was just an amazing crew. So
Yep.
again, I do appreciate everybody that came out and was part of it, and to include yourself. It was really nice to have you there.
All right. Thanks a lot, buddy. You
All
be
right,
well and
thanks.
safe. All right. We'll talk to you.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you. Talk to you soon.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye. We got a call coming in. Might as well get it over with. We've got, as everyone can imagine, we've got Iowa on the line. Scorpio Red. Hello, sir.
Hey, Scott, how you doing?
You're in for your monthly call. I'm answering it quick.
It's that time
It's that time
to
again.
compare notes. Scott, I guess Chad, did you get a bunch of counties while you were down in Texas?
I got 6 new counties in Texas. I also got a new county in New Mexico and a new county in California. So I got Los Angeles County. Got the virtual in the airport without actually getting off the plane
Oh, nice.
because my plane was continuing on.
It's-
So because the virtual required you to do a basically create your own artwork and then take a picture of your artwork at the airport showing with something that proves that you were actually at that particular airport.
Mhm.
So I'm going to share my screen again. Sorry for
Right.
those who are listening.
Once
who are
again, apologize
listeners.
for everyone listening at work. Chad, I'm not trying to make it down.
So I drew this on my tablet. And it's
said it
basically
says,
little, I
I
love
love
LA
LA on
Yeah,
his
with a-
tablet outside of looking out of the plane window is what it is.
with a couple of palm trees and sand and a
That's actually a
crudely
smart
drawn
idea.
plane.
Well done. That's a smart idea. I like
And
that.
then I actually pulled up my Southwest on and basically it shows that I'm actually in LAX at the time with the Southwest app, and then a snapshot of my GPS showing me over LAX, and I posted all 3 pictures. I was like, I hope this qualifies.
I'm sure they just
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from the owner, so I'm sure that's in there. But
I'm sure it's
it was like I couldn't get off the plane, but I was there at LAX, and I feel I followed the spirit of the virtual.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So
Well done, Jesse. Just out of curiosity,
Okay.
Jesse. Hold on, Jesse. Your airport virtual. How many you got now?
Oh, I was checking it earlier.
What are you at now?
I am up to 31 participants.
31.
31 participants, and
31.
there
You've had it for
were
like 2 weeks.
reviews. Let me see. There were like 20 something reviews, and I think
Wow.
I'm at like 4.5 or 4.75
31.
stars.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
31.
Just
awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. All right. Mark Metz. So first of all, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good. Okay.
And you?
I'm fine. Doing well. Well, healthy.
You guys went on a big trip, so I'm scared to find out how many counties you guys got.
Okay. Well, Jesse, can you refresh? Do you have them up real quick? How many we started the year with?
Oh yeah. Give me
Do you have those numbers? Just
all of like 5 seconds here.
I'll give you 5.
I do have it written down.
How many we all? So we know, so we can keep tabs.
Counties.
Chad, how many
Okay,
you
here we go.
started with?
So we should count. We should do this by the area of for the counties. That way, I could actually have a chance, because you guys have hit so many freaking counties.
You choose to live where you live, man. I don't make you live there.
So we started out with let's see, Chad had 193 at the start of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Scott had 294 at the start of the year,
Mm-hmm.
and I had 348 at the start of the year.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I had 411.
411. Okay. And Jesse, how many
Yeah.
how many did we find? You want to talk about our stats for the trip?
Yeah, I have all
For the
those
trip?
stats.
I know you do. I know you do. So what are your stats for our weekend trip? What, last week, 2 weekends ago? Last weekend? No, 2 weeks.
I think it was 2 weekends
2
ago.
weeks
We took a 3-day trip.
We kicked the hell out of Indiana is what we did.
We saw a lot of Indiana.
Including Chad's hometown.
Yes, including Chad's hometown and John Mellencamp's hometown and Santa Claus.
Santa Claus,
I mean-
Indiana.
You were in Bloomington.
Santa Claus, Indiana.
We did go to Bloomington. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us.
So we ended with you want counties? 41 new
Wow.
Indiana counties. Now,
Wait, hold on.
we did have a bonus county in Kentucky.
Kentucky.
We were like, we're half a mile from Kentucky. We
Gotta
gotta just
pick a
hop over and get another
county.
county. So we did hop over into Kentucky. We got a new county and a new page. So we ended up with 41 Indiana counties and 22 DeLorme pages.
22
New.
pages.
Now this is new.
New
We did
pages.
drive through a few we'd already been through.
Yeah, 22 new pages, 42 counties. So what's our totals now?
So
What? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so that means for the year you've got 42 new counties.
No, I've got more than that.
Scott
I've
got
been to
2
Florida.
when he went to Florida.
I've been to Florida. So I'm
You
at
got
44.
3 and
I mean, I got 2 in Florida. So I'm at 44 counties. 44 new counties so far this year.
okay.
That's where I'm at. Where are you at? How many new counties you have this year?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm up to 30. I'm up to 35 right
Oh,
now.
I think someone's in the
Nice.
lead. I think me and Jesse are both beating you. Chad, I think
So
Chad
how
could be-
many did I have to start out with?
You started with 193.
That doesn't make sense, because I added 8 new counties,
right. And what do you have?
and plus I had 1 new county on January 1st, so that should be 9 counties, and it's only saying I've got 200.
What's that, Mark?
We started the 5th, or the 10th of January.
Oh, we started the
Oh.
10th of January, Chad. That's maybe
That could be.
Okay, maybe that's it.
that might be why.
So
All right.
so
42. So you weren't able to get
7. Okay.
Now, did you finish the state of
No,
Indiana?
no, we have
No.
plenty left
No,
to go,
it's-
Mark.
It's brutal.
Well,
Yeah,
I
we're
went to-
at. Go ahead.
go ahead.
to, I went down to Missouri, but then I went up and I got a northwest Iowa and some of South Dakota and Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, getting 35 takes forever
I know.
on a weekend.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There's our state right there. There's Indiana. Sorry, everybody listening. Jesse's pulling up our
Oh, there you go.
counties. Yeah, there you go. So we're over halfway there.
We're like 61%.
Yeah, we're over halfway there.
So we're at
Mark, you poked the bear, and you're gonna lose.
62%.
You poked the bear. You're gonna lose. We still have all of Iowa to do, and that's just tick 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 tick.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna lose, dude.
Except for you guys have gotten a bunch of counties in Iowa.
No, not really.
Not really. We
No, no.
only have Iowa 17.
17. That's it.
That's it. 17 out of 99.
Oh, that's a little damage there, Mark. You better start.
I know.
You better start traveling, kid.
I didn't say this would be a challenge. I know, it's crazy.
All right, sir. I got to move on. So thank you for calling in. I hope you're well. It's good to hear you, everybody. We'll talk to you next month. We'll talk to you in. We'll talk. What is that? Is that Chad? Is that you?
That's your new
this is so I got this one. Okay, now take a look at the area that you got there compared to the area that I hit there. Plus, I got the L.A. County.
Dude, you choose to live where you live, man.
Hey,
that's not my fault. That's a white.
Employment chooses where I live.
Yeah. All right, so
There's
Mark.
a lot of non-counties there for you, Chad.
I know Chad's miserable.
Yeah, there's a few over here.
You're not going to lose. Chad's going to lose. That's what's going to happen.
Put it this way, I've got fewer left to get in California than Shorty Net's got this weekend in Indiana.
There you go. Wow. Yeah. All right, Mark, we'll talk to you next month. You be well. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Take care.
All right. Good luck. Happy hunting. We'll talk to you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, he's going to lose that challenge. You poked the
Oh
bear
yeah,
in the sky.
that challenge is definitely gone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Jesse, you want to finish off those stats for the weekend? Might as well do that.
Yeah, I may as well. And then I can talk about this map that I'm showing too and where that's from, what that is,
Well, that
if
looks
anyone
like-
is interested.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we'll get to that.
I'll get to that. So, okay, so here's our stats for our Indiana trip. 41 counties, 22 pages, plus at one county, one page in Kentucky.
Mhm.
We drove a total of 1,272 miles. We had a total of 95 finds altogether, which included 70 traditionals.
Mhm.
2 of those were from 2001.
Sweet.
15 adventure locations, 7 virtuals, 4 challenges, 3 adventure bonuses, and 1 webcam.
Nice.
Sweet.
It's a pretty good weekend.
It was a great weekend. It was
And we
a ton
slept in
of
the
fun.
car twice. We car camped for 2
And we car camped.
2 out of 3 nights. We car camped.
We car camped. That's right. It was we learned a lot.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we did. I was sick. Well, I wasn't not COVID sick. I had my allergies. So like that first night, I was miserable. I was just sniffing and that the whole freaking.
You were miserable.
Yeah. Well, you were miserable.
She had to hear you.
But then I got some Claritin, much better, much better. So that was a good weekend. We got lots of video of it. Trust me, patrons, I promise it's coming. I promise it's coming. We've got video. We have got Chad. Before you get to yours, I know you want to talk about your stuff. We have got a ton of emails we got to get through here. Not a ton, 4 actually. So let's get some emails here. Sparky916 guys says, on the last show, I tried to put this in the chat, but I was slow and it included a link that may have been blocked. Jessie was speaking about her adventure lab in O'Hare. Its first finder was from Finland or something. It reminded me of a link that I put in my virtual cache in South Africa that tracks the location of the people that visit the page. When a cache is in the area that it has many travelers, the list that is generated is fun to follow. You can check out my cache to see it in action. And the cache, guys, if you want to see, it's pretty cool, Jess. I looked at it. The cache is GC7B as in boy, 84E as in Edward. That's GC7B 84E. And he's got this little thing in his, I don't know, in his tracking that tracks from where everybody was from. If you got it in a kind of like a weird place, like an airport, you can see where people are from. So go ahead,
Is
Jen.
this isn't Finder, so this is where visitors to this cache page are from.
Is it? I don't know.
Yes, it's on flagcounter.com. So you put this code on your web page, and it's where visitors are from.
But that being said, if someone is, why would you go there unless you were logging the cache or looking at the
Or
cache?
if you're looking, maybe you're planning a trip or something like that.
Maybe.
Now that being said, I don't know if this is a plugin on my browser or if this shows on everyone. I am looking at the finds on it, and it does show found logs per country according to projectgc.com. That must be a Project GC plugin. And so it does actually show where everyone is from.
Let's see. I do not have that. So yeah.
So it must be. Let me, for those of you watching, if you would like, I will. This is going to be highly visual, apparently.
We apologize. To you listeners.
Sorry. So here's, oops, I was trying to scroll on the wrong screen.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Mine definitely doesn't have that bottom one.
Yeah. So here's what you see, right, Scott? This is the flagcounter.com. So
Yes,
you
the
can
flag
throw that on any web page, and it just is tracking visitors to that page.
Mhm.
But then this down below, this is part of the Project GC plugin, apparently.
Mhm.
And it shows where all of the
Oh, that's kinda nice.
finders for the cache are from.
Does every page have that? Where does that come from? Or did he put that in there?
No, I think this got to be I've never really noticed it before. Maybe because usually there's only one and it doesn't
Right.
stand out.
Anybody
Let me
who's
see.
listening and is curious to see this, we're at 31 minutes into the YouTube broadcast.
Okay, so I am looking at another cache page just randomly, and yes, it also shows it. So it's part of the Project GC plugin for Chrome, for my
Right,
Chrome
right.
browser.
I use Firefox.
Yeah. But I'm
Okay.
wondering, okay, here's my question though. I know we
Mm.
have lots to get into, but this actually does lead into one of the things that I had on my list that I wanted to talk to you guys about and get your thoughts on geocaching's updated privacy policy.
Okay.
So is that still going to work? Will Project GC still be able to pull those stats on where people are from if people go
Oh,
into geocaching.com and change their privacy settings?
this is
And
how we can test it. I got a way to test it.
okay.
Shut off your privacy settings.
Well, yeah, we can I mean, we can test that and try and see what that changes. But I mean, I'm really curious to see how many people are actually going to go in and change their privacy settings to begin with. I don't want to hide. I mean, you can even go in and like not allow anyone to go onto your profile and view all of your finds. I don't want to hide that because I like looking at other people's finds.
Sure.
I said hides. I meant to say finds. To see where have they been. Like I've created trips based on other people's travels. I want to see the
Sure.
caches that they find in that order. So I don't want to turn that off for other people. They can go and look at,
Yeah.
right?
Follow us. Yeah.
Right.
Follow yeah.
What difference does it make if you're able to see that someone has found a specific cache on that cache page and view your log there, or go to your profile and view all of your finds in chronological order? Right? I don't know. That's my opinion. I'm
I
just
think
curious
that they
what
have
other
to.
people think.
California law, they have to. I think
Yeah.
they have to make this available.
Yeah.
How many
I'm just
pages
curious,
are-
like listeners, if you are going to turn off your privacy, let us know. Like I'm just curious.
Yeah, we don't judge you. I'm just curious.
No,
I just wanna
I'm
talk to
just curious and I want to know why. Just curious.
you. Fair. Yeah, it's a fair question. Yeah, absolutely. That's an absolute fair question. Yeah. Okay. So, oh yeah, somebody says it might be for little. Yeah, text Dave says might be for little kids. Privacy, so parents have control. It could be. Yeah, it's a legitimate reason right there.
Okay, I can understand that reason.
I can see that. I can. Okay, so there you go, Jess. Flags, if you're curious. So,
Cool. Very
Team
cool.
Orville, which is Max says, says, "Hey Scott, Chazzy, and Chaz." She actually says Chaz. Actually says Kaz, not Chaz. Thank you so much for having me on the podcast. I've received several orders so far. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Can you please remind people to tell me they are geocachers? I want to make sure and send them a path tag. So, guys, if you order from something from Maxeds, tell her that you are a G. Jesse, did you ever get that order in, by the way?
No, I need to go back and do that.
Oh, geez,
I was having problems with the checkout
she was having
for some
problems.
reason.
I told my daughter about the geocaching gift box idea. Do we remember the geocaching gift box idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting together a gift box for geocaching.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We are working on putting one together. We want to add bison tubes or something like that to the box as well. Oh, that would be awesome.
Cool.
Cool.
Very
That'd be kinda
cool.
cool. We are also planning on making the tea tree shampoo.
Yes.
Nice.
Chad's excited. I will let you know when it's ready, and they might even make a couple of bars of gasoline soap. Gasoline soap. I would totally buy gasoline soap. Like, if you go to work, people are like, dude, you smell like gas. What are you even doing?
No.
There, thank you, Sandy. Thanks, Sandy. That's awesome. Had a pleasure having you on. Thank you so much. Oh my God, L&N Railroad. Say that 5 times fast. L&N Railroad says, in the show there was mention of the Oregon 300 no longer working. I think this was last week. I still have my Colorado 300, my first GPS that supported paperless geocaching. In 2019, when the GPS week number was reset, the Colorado's date and time were no longer correct, although it did show the location. Newer GPS receivers either made provisions for the rollover or Garmin pushed out a patch. I thought support was completely over for this one, but I continued to occasionally connect the 300 to the computer to check for updates using Garmin Express. Eventually, Garmin pushed out a patch for this older receiver, and once again, it's working with the correct date and time. So the Colorado 300, Chad, still works.
All right. I need to check my Oregon 350. I still got my Oregon 350, which is it's the same processor as the 300s. It's basically the same device.
Yeah, I got that too.
And I need to pop some batteries in here. It doesn't have any batteries in it, and because I haven't used it in years, and see if the correct date and time comes up.
Right.
All
right, there you go. Good luck, Chad. Let us know how it works out for you. So thank you to L&N Railroad for that little snippet. Chad will get right on that. And finally, from Teddy WB. Hello from Germany. Hi, Germany. How you doing?
Deutschland.
I started a petition for a new attribute. I'm gonna preface this with saying I cleaned this up a little bit. She's obviously English is not her native tongue.
Right.
Yes, and she probably used a translator. I tweaked, just so everybody knows. Not that I'm sure she's a fantastic person who can write beautifully.
I'm sure her English is much better than my German.
Yeah, right, exactly. I started a petition for a new attribute. So Teddy, I apologize if I'm saying things wrong, but I think I understood what you were saying. I started a petition for a new attribute. It's an audio attribute for the hearing impaired. There is a lot of geocaches and mysteries which embed audio for solving. For most of us, it's not a problem, but for people with bad hearing, it's unsolvable, especially the deaf people.
Right.
With this attribute, they can filter and plan caches better. Many deaf cachers wrote emails to HQ with these wishes, but got either no reaction from HQ or a response like, "Oh no, thank you, but we don't need it." Maybe you can support this petition so Groundspeak can see that the attribute is important for a lot of us, because geocaching is for everyone.
Yeah, that's reasonable. I mean, I've done a number of caches where you've had to tune into an AM station or an FM station and stuff, and they got something on a loop that you got to listen to and to get to the final, and it would be helpful for someone who is hearing impaired or to know that it requires audio.
Yeah. I mean, what's funny is that we do it for wheelchair people. We do it for the handicapped. We have, 1-1s. I think we even have a handicap accessible attribute, don't we? Yes. Is that considered? Now the question.
Oh, there's the not handicap accessible as well to indicate that.
No, but
I believe.
Would hearing impaired, would that be good enough to put a handicap one on there? Because I
don't think so.
No, because I think it's specifically wheelchair.
Oh,
I
is
think
it?
is wh- I think
Is that
was
what
that's what the attribute is.
Yeah, it's for a physical disabilities, not for audio.
Yeah, I mean, I've done
So-
letterboxes that were audio letterboxes, even audio,
Right.
even letterboxes, not just that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's live caches. Well, live caches don't get attributes, but there's live caches out there and stuff that require audio as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at the attributes right now, and it is wheelchair accessible.
Yeah. On the boat says, I like it, but I'm afraid there aren't enough caches and cachers out there that would need it to make the programming worthwhile. True. But there are people out there.
Well,
that
there
have-
are people out there. I mean, they modify the website, the actual web page, to describe pictures for the blind
You have to
and
do that.
things
Yeah,
like
we have
that. I mean,
wacky.
you have to.
Yeah, you have to. It's legal. Yeah, you have to by law now. Yeah.
It just makes sense.
The integration of this is not a significant amount. It's not insignificant, but it's also not a significant amount of work. It's not like they had to rewrite their code base. They
Mhm.
would have to add stuff to their APIs and then design an icon.
Right. The attributes already exist. It would just be updating and adding a new
Right.
one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott has a good point. The attribute would also be useful when there is something like a doorbell cache where you push a button and you have to listen for the doorbell.
Remember, I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah, or we just did one last year, I think. Or gadget caches where you
Doctor
have
Who
to,
caches.
where you have to follow along on a like
Mhm.
Simon Says or.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think the only thing,
I
sadly,
think there are enough. It's not just puzzles, but field caches.
Right.
I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's going to take a deaf person working at Groundspeak for this to happen. Yeah, Teddy, what can I do? Whatever I can do to help your cause.
Yeah, send us a link to the.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy.
Send
to
us a link to the petition.
Yeah, you didn't share the petition with us.
Yeah, I will definitely. I would definitely sign it.
Yeah, absolutely. So would I. I got. Yeah, you sold me. Yeah, absolutely. There should be. Yeah. So there you go. Those are the emails. So thanks, guys. If you want to email us, you can go to our website and click the email button, or you can go to it's the geocaching podcast at gmail.com. If you want to email us, guys, you can always email us. We'll read them on the air. Unless you say don't read it on the air. Then we won't. But if you don't say don't read it on the air, don't be shocked if it winds up on the air. Chad, you've waited long enough.
Sure.
I'll give you 3 minutes. Go ahead.
3 minutes. So definitely, I think we covered some of this. So the world's largest GeoArt completed. The recordings are done for Guinness. So
Nice.
Vince is going to be sending that in to Guinness.
Mm-hmm.
So we all dropped the videos in the Dropbox. So that was great.
Mhm.
I did somewhere north of 1360 cache finds. I have not logged my earth caches finds as of yet, but I've logged everything else that I've done. Didn't see any snakes besides the GeoArt itself, which is good. Didn't see any javelinas, although evidence of them being out there is definitely plentiful. So you get the pig patties out there. You know what a cow patty is?
Yes.
Okay, well this is a patty from a pig.
Okay.
So yeah, there's definitely indications that they're out there. Got a new country, so got Mexico, because some of the art was the originating coordinates was in Mexico, although we did not cross the border. We could definitely see the Rio Grande River from where we were and the vantage points and stuff. So that was pretty cool. I got a traditional unknown, where I go, a virtual Earth cache and event during this run. Hit 2 milestones: 6,000 on Saturday and 7,000 on Sunday.
Wow.
Wound up with the very last the bonus cache to the snake as my 7,000th find.
Nice.
And I know I've got a photo of it in here somewhere. Let me pull that up. Gotta find it first. So share real quick.
And while you're looking for that, so is it as tough as they say? Is it a tough?
It's there are definite parts that are tough. So there are some climbs and stuff that are you're going up a pretty decent climb, getting your trained worth. I did manage to have the thorn needles, the 2-inch thorn needles, stuck through my shoe twice.
No.
Into my foot. Plenty of them were stuck in my shoes, and I literally had to get needle nose pliers after I got home and pull them out. But those were in the quarter to the 3/8 inch range before when they broke off. So they weren't sticking into my foot; they were in the sole of my shoe. But I pulled all of them out when I got home. Only 2 of them made it all the way through and into my foot.
Lovely.
My word count jumped
Word count
from 77 to 208 per log.
Oh,
So
very nice.
I did a little boosting here. I had 709 words in each of the 1350 snake logs. So I found out the character count, which is 4,000. I popped up on a website that does a character count and word count, and I typed out my log. Then I said I'm intentionally boosting it, and then put a bunch of snake facts in there until
Oh, boo! I hate people.
3,000.
Boo. I don't have a booing.
3,950 some odd characters, and it's like stop.
Oh, boo.
But now I should never ever fall below the diamond level on the word counts.
Facts, Jesus.
I'm not the only one that did it.
Mm-hmm.
I might be the only one. I might be the only one that freely admitted that he was intentionally boosting.
The only one on this podcast that did it, Chad.
My where I goes more than doubled from 295 to 658.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
My unknowns jumped from 2,086 to 3,027 and went up to like 29.7% to 43.24% of my cash finds.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot.
So
wow, that's a lot.
We had fun, Chad.
I had fun. I had a blast.
Good.
So
nice job. Well done.
You used plenty of sunscreen, so no sunburns.
So, anything else, Chad? By the way, sorry.
I'm sure my caching karma plummeted.
Plummeted.
But I think Project GC only does that on a monthly basis, so I haven't seen the delta actually happen. I think next month I'll see, or at the end of this month I'll see that plummet.
Dude, check it out. Gio sometimes you hate you way more than he hates me today. That's always good news. For the record, word boosting is the antithesis of what intended of the word count is about. Instead of creating good logs, Chad, you created sucked logs. That's the quote.
No, blah 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 would have been suck logs. Go read some of my logs and tell me how much they sucked.
Oh yeah, well, your snake facts. Yeah. So Chad, did you get an email?
Also got probably somewhere, I think 10, 11, or 12 first to finds because new caches were placed out there. I haven't marked those as FTFs as of yet, so I need to go back and do that.
Oh, nice. So did you get mail from Practical Geocaching?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
I got the most interesting of items.
So did I. So meanwhile, at some point in this show, we said, "Oh, Jesse said we were running out of logs because when we did that." So Jim sent me literally 20,000 logs.
Yeah.
literally $20,000.
Yes.
I have.
These are
I have. I mean, this is ridiculous. This
Yes.
is ridiculous.
Mm,
Jim, that's ridiculous.
But thank you.
But thank you.
Much
Yeah.
appreciated.
Yes.
We really were running it almost out.
My,
That is
my,
insane.
my cash repair kit is being refilled.
Repaired. So he sent us brand new. Jim finally he hasn't. He
New
said
product.
he and his wife haven't put a new product out in a while because of things, life basically. And so he created this new tot. It's a pocket tot. I think I remember correctly. It's what it's called. And this is it right here, guys. This is the pocket tot, and it's actually pretty cool. What it is it's a flashlight. It's a pretty shockingly bright
That
flashlight.
is the most interesting looking flashlight that
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
So it's a flashlight that hooks. It's got a carabiner to hook onto your pants or anything you want.
Belt loop,
On the carabiner, it's got the practical geocaching roller, log roller right there, and it's got this adorably cute little yoink
Little
It's
tweezers.
little tweezers right there.
And I could have used this on the trip.
Totally
to be,
hooks.
to,
You can
to
hook
be
it on your
honest,
bag. It's awesome.
but
I
we
love this thing, Jim. I really do.
It's really cool. It's the compact pocket tot.
Thank you. Is it already live? Is
Yeah.
it live?
It
I'm not
is
sure
on.
if it
It
was-
is in the store. I will.
Okay.
I'll throw a link here in the.
I sent Jim an email. I'm like, can I talk about it? I wasn't sure if it was in the store yet, so
It
I wanted
is.
to. But
Here's,
no,
here's a
it's
link
awesome.
in the chat.
I'm gonna put it in my bag, and we're gonna absolutely use it. We use tweezers
Definitely.
more than the tweezers I will use every trip. I don't think there's
See,
ever a trip.
I always forget tweezers, and I don't stick them in my bag because they just get lost. But this being hooked on here,
Yeah,
that's
man.
never going to
awesome.
get lost. And this thing, the way it clips in here and then you pop it out, that's
Love it.
totally cool idea.
Love it.
So
Genius.
so it's not going to be sticking into anything.
Love it. Love it.
Love it.
Absolutely love it. So, guys, you want to support practical geocaching? Practical geocaching. You go. Jesse put the link in the show. In the show. Will you put the link in the show notes too,
Yeah,
Jess? You could?
Absolutely.
Or you can go to our show notes if you're not watching. Obviously, if you are listening to this, you can go to our show notes on our website and you could find
Yep.
the link.
Or go to practicalgeocaching.com and look
Oh,
for
and
the
look for
compact tot.
Compact tot. It's awesome. It really is great. Jim, thank you so much. Love it. And
Awesome.
it's going right in my bag. I promise you that tweezer will be used all the time. Yeah. So there you go, guys. That was awesome. That was a nice little surprise from Jim. So we appreciate it very, very much. And Chad,
Mm-hmm.
Jesse was awarded another adventure credit.
I was.
Were you?
Chad, so was I.
I've got an adventure credit. I need to put one out.
You weren't given another one today?
No,
Check your email, Chad.
some of the stuff winds up going into
Who
spam.
who else got a credit today? I can't believe they gave me more.
I saw a few people in the chat
my-
room saying that they got I can't remember who now.
And Chad, honest to God, I feel bad. Like, has anybody not gotten one in the chat room or anybody? I would literally give mine away. I have 3. This is my 4th. And I would have given it to. I would have done the O'Hare one if I knew I was getting another one. I wouldn't have given it to Jesse.
But I appreciate it.
I know.
Yeah, lots of
I
people
handed
saying-
that to her.
Lots of people saying they got them.
Oh, if you had one, you were not eligible. I had one. What are you talking about?
No, if you haven't used your credit.
I've got a credit that I
Oh.
haven't used. So,
So that's what you
Right.
So-
You had to have used all of your credits.
I was looking a couple weeks ago and I saw, I got a credit in here and I never saw the email. So it must be going into my spam filter or something. And
Oh, he says, Jim says the email states that we got this because we put out our last one within the time. Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, now I have
mm,
a celebration event I have to do.
Yep, me too.
I have a virtual event I have to do.
Yep, me too.
And now I have not an event, a virtual cache I have to put out. And now I have another adventure lab I have to put out. I'll literally give the adventure lab away. I don't think I can though. Can I do that?
I think you have to contact them to transfer it to someone else.
That's way too much work. I'll just do it.
How many do you have out there, Scott? How many have you created? Do you have 3?
3. Yeah.
Yeah,
3.
so do I.
So I guess I'm gonna have 4. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. I really
Got to figure that out.
So yeah, Chad didn't get one, but looks
We
like a lot of people got one in the chat.
We
room.
could put ours together, Scott, and make one big one.
We could.
Make a
Would we do
10
that?
stager together.
How would we do that?
Well, just put them near each other and continue on. I don't know.
Oh, like part 2, part 1, and
Right.
part 2.
Part 1 and part 2.
Interesting. We have to think about that. We have
Mhm.
to ponder that. But we also have to ponder the whole virtual.
And we were talking about doing something like that with our virtuals too, where
Oh.
they're sort of related.
Yeah. Okay. We'll figure it out. Okay. Anything, Chad? Anything else from you? What's new? What else? What else you got?
I don't know.
Nothing. That's all you got. That's fair enough.
He was busy this past week.
I was busy. Yeah, my DT filled up a bit more, and now I'm 2 caches away from 5x,
Wow.
and then
Nice.
and then 3 caches after that to a 6x, and then I guess 1, 2, 3, 4 caches after that to a 7x.
Wow.
Yeah, I somehow with
So-
my Indiana trip squeaked my way to a one more for a 4. For a 4 fizzy. I don't know how I did it.
Really?
I somehow got 2 that I needed. I'm 1 away now. Yeah. And of course, the closest one is like 70 miles away, and it's in a
Right.
freaking and it's a boat one. I can't even so I have to go like 100 plus miles away to get the one that I need.
There's a lot of good DTs in the snake art. So
Yeah.
and actually it upped my DT. What was my DT average beforehand? I know there's a thing in here that goes the DT average. Anyways, I know it. It was 2.23 difficulty and 2.09 terrain beforehand, and now it's 2.23 and 2.22. So the average difficulty wound up staying the same, and the terrain went up a bit.
Okay. Hey Chad,
Mm-hmm.
Blue Switch Day is coming.
Yes, it is May 2nd.
Do you know that? They have
Yes.
another. Do we have the whole week?
That's trivia,
The whole week? I don't know. Do we have the whole? I'm assuming we have. I don't know.
You know, it used to be the day, and then
I remember,
and then I think they moved it to the full week.
will
Oh,
be
we
surprised.
also started
Yes, we did. The Labyrinth is
the
starting.
labyrinth. Yeah.
How about that? Chad, did you miss the Labyrinth on this trip?
Well, I got a couple of caches that were in the on Monday that were in the labyrinth time, but pretty much everything else was pre-labyrinth. So
When did the
I don't
Labyrinth
have like a bazillion points for the labyrinth.
Right, I was saying you'd be done. Yeah, like you would have a bizarre.
I've got 100 points. So
Oh. Yeah, so guys, for the right, I think it's every 2 months. I think is when it resets, right? I think it
Yes.
resets. So it's what is it? 10 for an adventure lab location, 20 for favorite 10 plus favorite points, 25 for a multi-cache, 25 for a Mr. Cache, 60 if you found Signal's secret labyrinth item, and 15 if you just found a cache.
I'm kind of curious as to what percentage of the caches out there are his labyrinth, and if someone else found a labyrinth and they know they found a labyrinth,
Is it for you also?
Is it for you also?
But yeah, like what if me and Jesse find the same cache? Do I get it and she doesn't, or do we both get it? You know what I'm saying? Is it
Right.
the cache or is it
Are
the
they predetermined?
right?
Yes. That's exactly the question that I have.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. That's a very good question. So if me
I'm
and Jesse,
sure we'll figure it out before the month's up.
yeah. Oh yeah. I know.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
going on as well. Jesse, what else you got?
Yeah. Well, let me answer your question.
Oh,
For the Blue Switch Day souvenir, starting April 30th through May 2nd, you can earn the Blue Switch Day 2022 souvenir by finding a cache, Adventure Lab location, or attending an event. So you have a few days: 30th, the 1st, and the 2nd.
Oh, so a weekend, a long weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jay sometimes too says they are randomly issued, and one or both might get it. Oh, here we go. We found the same cache. One got the item and the other didn't.
Oh.
Ooh, that's brutal.
So it's completely random.
Completely rando. Wow. Jess, what else you got? I know you got something you want to talk about.
Well, yeah. So earlier, I shared my screen of a map of the counties in the U.S.
Mhm.
And this is something I've been working on getting updated for a while. And I wanted to share it with people because, obviously a lot of people are into county caching, and it's a really neat tracking tool. And it's a website called mobrule.com. It's MOB dash RULE.com, Mob Rule. And you have to sign up for an account. It is free, but I think he takes donations. I'm not sure. And it's kind of, to figure it out, it kind of takes a little bit to figure out exactly how it works. But once you understand the interface, it's actually pretty easy to go in. Basically, you create a legend for your data. You can do it however you want. You can have as many separate, colors and legend items as you want. So for me, I set it up by year. Every year that I've been caching, I assigned a different color. And then each year, I went in and marked those counties throughout the US that I found in that year. And so then you can overlay your map onto Google Maps, onto OpenStreetMaps. You can view each individual state by itself. So I showed the Indiana map earlier. And I showed my whole country map earlier. So it's just neat for people who want to track their counties.
You want to show it real quick?
Sure.
The map.
My apologies to those.
Once again.
Once again, my apologies. So here's my overall map. You can see here's my legend on this side. Kind of started out in rainbow color.
Are
So
those years? That's pretty
these are
simple.
years. Yep. So 2021. Oh no, I messed up. I marked all those Indiana counties as blue for 2021. I forgot what year I was in. So
it's
all
2026.
these blue here in Indiana, those should actually be a new color. I didn't set up 2022 yet. So but yeah, I mean you can see so I have mine by year.
Sweet.
Yeah. So then so what you would do would be like, I'm going to go into, well, I have to change my legend before I can do anything else. So you create your legend. I need to add a row. This is going to be 20. Oh, wait, I have 2022 already there. I just didn't actually use it. So yeah. So let me
Shame.
go in and update my Indiana so you can see what it looks like. So I'll update my Indiana. You pick the one that you want up here. So I want 2022, and then you just click on the counties and it changes the color.
Isn't that adorable?
Yep. And
So you
then
can
you have to
see what
save
year
it.
we did the counties in.
Yeah. Or you could do it by month. You could do it by trip. You could do it by day. You can label it whatever you want. It's fully customizable, which is pretty awesome.
KC11 says that's really cool. It would be cool if the state outline was highlighted in the color of the year too.
The year, like the year that you completed it.
I don't know. That's just what he said.
Yeah. So, and then it shows you, how many you have found in each. So like I'm using this for geocaching. This is not a geocaching site. So you can go in and look at other people's also. And some people are like, this is everywhere that I visited, or these are all the counties
Yeah,
that
it's
I've
not just
lived
it's
in,
not for
or
geocaching. Yeah, right. Yeah.
these are the, counties that have something, or, you can track any kind of data here, but it's
Right.
county based. And obviously you can see here, you can do other countries as well. So DC, I found all one county because it's not really a county. Illinois, I found 100%. It shows you the percentage that you have found. And then the overall total percentage, I'm at 12.4% of counties in the US. So
All right. So if you are like a numbers hound like Jesse is, or a stats hound, this this is fantastic for you.
Yeah. So here you can see what it looks like on Google Street. It's just that's kind of cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Just, one more tool.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, so we'll see. Thank you, Jesse. Hopefully people will use, hopefully somebody learned something and you introduced a few people to the website. What is it? It is
mobrule.com. Here, let me.
Ruled. I put it
Nope.
in the chat room. I did.
You put it in the chat room already?
Yes, I did.
Okay, great.
Somebody asked for it a while ago.
Yeah, and it's in the it is in the show notes as well as
Correct.
the incorrect. Now I've just realized the incorrect version of my map.
Right. Okay. Jesse, other than that, anything else to talk about tonight?
That was all I had on my list. I mean, we talked about the privacy policy. That was on my list also.
The privacy policy. We touched on the privacy.
We touched on it.
Yeah, I guess it is what it is. I'm not going to use it, but I guess, I don't understand why people opt out of, Cashly and stuff like that. I don't understand, but hey, to each his own. I don't judge. God bless. All right, Chad. Nothing else from you, sir?
Not today.
All right, Chad. And that's the show. Next week, Chad. Next week. So I got, I found, I was surfing the geocaching web a few months ago, and I came across this cacher, Andrew Wright, out of the UK. Keeps a blog. And he had a blog post, 5 controversial things about geocaching, which I found fascinating. And so I shot him the wonders of the internet. I shot him. I slid into his DMs, for lack of a better term, and I said, "Do you want to come on the show talk about this?" He said, "Absolutely, I would love to." And so he's going to be on the show next week talking about his idea of the 5 most controversial things about geocaching, Chad. And a fun fact, he also is one of the editors of the new UK geocaching magazine that's coming out in a few months.
Awesome.
We talked about that. Do you remember? We talked about it on the show,
yep.
didn't we? Right? Yeah. Yeah, he's also one of the editors of that. Totally unrelated, totally weird, totally unrelated. Yep. I met him before this was even like in his like brain, and when I saw the geocaching magazine, I saw one of the editors. I'm like, no way, I know that guy. So yeah, he's so I don't know. He's going to be awake for the 3 a.m. He says he can't wait. So we're gonna have Andrew Wright on the show next week from the UK talking about controversy in geocaching, Chad. Yeah. Jim Arcade says there are things that are controversial about geocaching.
Ever.
That's next week's show, guys. We're gonna have some fun. So thank you everybody who called in tonight. It's always a pleasure to hear from you guys, and thanks everybody for chiming in the chat room. And hey, we apologize to all you who are slaving away at work. Jesse did way too many videos today and pictures. So, but you missed Jesse in high school, and that itself is worth a look on the YouTube. So, thank you so much, Chad. Always a pleasure, and Jesse, always a pleasure. And we will talk to you guys next week. Chad, Jesse, Saturday. We do not have kids, right? We do not have kids on Saturday.
I don't think so.
I don't know what the weather's going to be like. If we're going to do a show or
not. I know. I might have stuff going on.
You have stuff going on Saturday?
I might have family things.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I think I've got.
Everybody's got plans
scheduled for something.
Okay.
Let me check here real quick what the date is on that.
I don't know. All right, well, we'll figure that out. We'll let you guys know if we do a show on Saturday night. All right, guys, you be on, we well, and be safe. Let's close this show out so we can all move on with our lives here. Hold on one second. Here we go. Please join us every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archive video versions of our podcasts are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on your favorite podcatcher. If you like the show, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click hit the subscribe or get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of this show. With tiers starting as low as $3, you get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio only available to our Patreon members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Suds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Arted Crafted, PathDax.com, Geocaching Adventures LLC, and GeoGo. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. Hey, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Did you use GeoGo when you were on the Snake Trail?
Yes, I did.
And how was it?
It was pretty good, except for when I didn't have data and I didn't have the
Dude, offline map. What's the problem here? Come on,
the
kid.
offline map worked fine.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't have some of the caches. So I put certain caches in the list that I wanted, but I also wanted to see what else is out there when I was coming back from it was Presidio County, I believe it was. Oh, you ever heard of the Prada cache?
Well, you're going into a rabbit hole, kid. You're diving into a rabbit hole. All I asked you was if you used the GeoGo or not.
Well, this was when I was using it. There's a cache known as the Prada cache.
The Prada cache.
There's a fake Prada store in the middle of nowhere.
That's fantastic. I love that.
And
another picture. Okay.
There's a picture. You can't
1
see
hour
because
and 10
this
minutes to the YouTube video, guys, if you can.
because this is in the dark, but there's a fence around
It's
here.
fantastic. I love that.
That has all the locks. You know, like the love locks and stuff. They're all around this fence, and we didn't spend that much time at it because it was late at night and we had to get up early in the morning to start the snake. But Traveling Geek and I went here and tried to find the cache container.
Okay.
So
thank you for sharing
that just popped in my
fair enough. Okay. That's all we got this week, guys. So we'll see you next week. We're talking geocaching and taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
He's like, shut up. Let me get out there.
And we're clear. Thank you, Jade. All right. There we go. Hello, Jeeps. She needs her mama. That's all she needs is her mama. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate it. And we will talk to you guys next week. All right. Thanks, guys. Be well. Be safe. Bye-bye.